Hi, in this video we want to look at the PeopleMaps map and how you would use it in coaching. Now the first thing to know is that everyone is on the map somewhere. We all have our own unique personalities, but we all are also located on the map. And your personality and mine, is essentially a cocktail of 6 energies. And these are very briefly described here. Now we don't have time to go into any detail as to what each of these are, but just to give you an idea of what's going on. So we've got internal, external, task, feeling, intuition and sensing energies. Now we're all unique, but although we're all unique, two people from the same area of the map will have a lot in common in terms of their preferred behaviour. And if you think about it, personality profiling is essentially used to help us understand our own preferred behaviour. So when you're working as a coach, you're probably not only working with your own personality, but of course you're helping your clients understand their preferred behaviour, their personality as well. So how do you use the map in the coaching? How do you use the PeopleMaps map? Well, to go into this in any great detail, of course, you need to do the PeopleMaps Licensed Practitioner course, and I would urge you to go and do that, particularly if you are a coach and you're interested in the psychology. If you're involved in coaching, then you will get an awful lot from that course. So I would urge you to do it. It's an online video, and you don't need to leave the house to go anywhere. It's all delivered online and with video. However, we can still make great use of the map even without going into all that detail and without all that advanced training. And that's what I want to talk about here. Now, the primary thing to think about then, the map is, and its first real role is as a communication device. You see, PeopleMaps is very strongly against using labels. And most other profiling systems all use labels of some sort. But the trouble is that labels come with their own baggage. Every time you use a label, it has positive and or negative connotations. And this can therefore mean that labels that can limit us in our own self-belief. Once you're given a label, it's really hard to shake it. And of course, it can therefore affect our behaviour. Now, the whole thing about profiling is not to affect behaviour, it's to understand it. That's really what we're trying to do. So, the reason we say use it as a communication device is because we still understand that although we don't want to use labels, people still need some sort of frame of reference and effectively this communication device. They like to see and use some sort of description when it comes to describing their personality. So this is where we come up with the PeopleMaps map. It's a very, very powerful tool. It looks nice and friendly and simple. That's very, very deliberate, but there's actually an awful lot going on there. It's quite a technical thing, which we would, I say, cover in that other course, the Licensed Practitioner course. Now what the map does let us do is communicate without using labels. So in this example here, we can see that the person is located, there's the flag up here, in the northeast. So it's perfectly okay to say northeast. That's unlikely to, although it's a label of some sort, it's not a label in the traditional sense, and therefore it doesn't really come with any baggage. Now, it's only through the Licensed Practitioner course training that you would really be able to go deeper and interpret further exactly what the map means and how to use it. Today, we really just want to give you a very brief intro so that you can still use the map, use it to communicate. So when you're talking to your clients, and once you get a bunch of them, and you'll start to get more and more familiar, of course, as you see more and more reports, but it'll come helpful to you if you know where you sit in the map. Let's say you sit due east, and you look at somebody's and you see that they sit due north. Well, now you know, roughly speaking, well, you're both in the same end of the map, so there might be some things that you've got in common. So these are the things that you'll start to, as you start using it more and more, you'll realise just how powerful it really is. But if you want to go deeper, sign up for the Licensed Practitioner course and we'll be delighted to get you started.